Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Starting tonight, get ready. Westbound I696 between I-75 and the Lodge is going to close for 10 days as the crews demolish that Church Street Plaza Bridge over the freeway. That does top our news at noon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rhonda Walker. The 696 closure will begin tonight. It's scheduled for 9 p.m. and will not reopen until May 19th at 5 a.m. So you have a bit of time to get used to the entire freeway being closed. Priya Mann joins us now live near that Church Street Plaza Bridge. How is it going to impact an already kind of frustrated traffic situation?
Yeah, that is a tough spot to be in here in 696 in Oakland County, Rhonda. But if you are heading in the westbound lanes, as you mentioned, between I-75 and the Lodge, be prepared to find a detour. And this is why. This is what's left of the Church Street Plaza Bridge. You can see it doesn't look anything like it used to. That's because there is massive work happening here, which is why both directions of 696 need to be closed. And westbound 696 closing completely between I-75 and the Lodge Freeway for 10 days. That closure starts at 9 p.m. tonight through Monday the 19th. Shutting down 696 in both directions will allow MDOT to demolish the Church Street Plaza Bridge, and crews will be tearing down 170 concrete beams and cleaning up debris. We'll get to a detour in just a moment, but important to remember for drivers, a local westbound lane will be open with access to Bermuda Street, Woodward Avenue, and Coolidge Highway. Take a listen to what MDOT had to say.
We're demoing the Church Street Plaza Bridge, which is quite a large structure. There's about 170 beams that have to come down onto the freeway and be cleaned up. So we need about 10 days of the westbound side being closed. So drivers heading west on 696, you're going to be detoured south on 75, west on M8, northbound on M10.
You know, it's been frustrating for those drivers heading eastbound for the last few months here in Oakland County, but now westbound drivers will have to find a detour as well, as you heard Diane talking about. Again, that closure starts at 9 p.m. tonight to allow work here to happen on the Church Street Plaza Bridge. Reporting live in Oak Park, I'm Priya Mann. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Priya, thank you. Definitely need to plan ahead for our weekend plans, not to mention the fact that that's 696, but there is more weekend construction you're going to have to get around. Here's Darnell Blackburn with an update.
Now, here's your time saver traffic.
We made it to Friday. Now let's make it over these construction barrel humps. Westbound I-696 from I-75 to M10 closes tonight 9 p.m. till 5 a.m. on the 19th of May. The eastbound side is closed. Now the westbound side is closed, hopefully for this short time frame. Here's your detour. You can use northbound I-75, take that to 12 Mile to Telegraph, back to westbound I-696. Also, let's talk another freeway closure. This one not as impactful, at least not in the major metro area, but it will be somewhat of a hiccup. Southbound M53 from M59 to 18.5 Mile closes tonight 7 p.m. till Sunday 7 p.m. Here is the workaround for that. What you can do is take westbound M59, southbound Mile, eastbound 18 Mile to southbound M53. Another closure I want to get you around. Let's take you downtown this time. Northbound M10 from Griswold to I-75. That closes 9 p.m. tonight till 5 a.m. on Monday morning. Here is the workaround for this one. Northbound Griswold, eastbound Larned, northbound I-375, southbound I-75, back to northbound Lodge. And then let's talk about just a couple more that you'll have to deal with. This one is actually tomorrow, I should say tonight, midnight till tomorrow. Westbound M14 from Maple to I-94, that freeway will be closed, M14 closed at 12 a.m. till 7 a.m. To Saturday morning. Westbound I-94 to M14 to Zeeb closed, same time frame as well. So a lot that we have to work around this Friday. That's your time saver traffic.
All right, Darnell, thank you. A 22-year-old Northville man charged in multiple sex crimes appeared in court today. Charles Willis is accused of sexually assaulting and kidnapping a 14-year-old girl in April. 5 months earlier, he was charged with the assault of another teen girl in Macomb County. Willis is due in a Wayne County court today for the kidnapping case. For the first time in the nearly 2,000-year history of the church, an American is the leader of the Catholic faith. Chicago-born Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost is now Pope Leo XIV. Jay Gray is at the Vatican with more on the history-making decision for an American pontiff.
Well, Rome still abuzz, as is much of the world that's been watching all of this. Look at the front page of the paper today in Rome. Il Papa Americano, the American Pope, being celebrated here at the Vatican and obviously around the world. This city, and again, many who've been watching this unfold stunned that it is an American who is now leading the nearly 2,000-year-old Catholic Church. Pope Leo, let's walk through his first 24 hours immediately after being elected and greeting the world from the balcony at St. Peter's. He asked the cardinals who elected him to extend their stay one more night at the Vatican because he wanted to spend some time with that group that he's grown so close to. He also left the Vatican on his first night as Pope, going back to his piazza, back to the neighborhood, the community where he lived, taking selfies, signing his new name, and just spending some time with his neighbors and those that he has been close to over the last 2 years. Not initially what you see from a pope the night he is elected, but I think it's a clear indication that he wants to follow in the footsteps of Francis and be accessible to his flock and really open and unite this church, something he talked about during his initial address. We will see him again this weekend. On Sunday, he will make his first Sunday blessing as Pope. We expect St. Peter's Square to be filled. We expect that he will address that group from the same balcony where he was introduced to the world. And his installation, which is just a formality, he is currently the Pope, but his official installation will come the following Sunday here at the Vatican. That is the latest from here in Rome. I'm Jay Gray, NBC News.
All right, Jay, thank you. And you know what is also beautiful? The weather. Just in time for all the moms this weekend, Ashley.
You can say that again. That 24-hour temperature change swinging upward, and will continue that trend all the way through Mother's Day weekend. So right now at this lunch hour, we're about 5 to even 15 degrees warmer across portions of southeastern Michigan. We needed it. Those temperatures took a tumble overnight, and some patchy frost was across the area as we had some readings that were right around the freezing mark. But that's not the case at this lunch hour, as we have risen into the 50s. 58 over at Metro Airport, 58 in Ann Arbor, 55 in Howell, and 57 in Port Huron. We have sunshine as we're taking a live look in Belleville with a northwesterly wind sustained 5 to 10 miles per hour. So that wind might make it feel a little cooler, but temperatures will be rising into the 60s this afternoon, ranging from low 60s to our north to mid 60s across the metro area. And sunglasses are certainly a necessity. Let's talk about Mother's Day weekend as we hold on to that sunshine both Saturday and Sunday. Mid 70s on tap Saturday, and a really pleasant Sunday with highs right around 70. We'll talk about our next chance of rain coming up in a moment.
How about we don't talk about that, Ash?